All right, Shalom. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Allah Yumla Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. It's the brother Isaiah with the Pittsburgh GMS camp. Coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachaha Kodash. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. All right, and I'm going to play this clip, do a quick lesson, Lord willing, through the spirit. It'll be quick and edifying to the point, and you'll be edified. All right, so as you see here, you have an individual that clearly seems to be intoxicated. Okay, coming up to the brothers here and getting carnal. This looks like an older video. Look at the description, see when it came out. Well, this just got posted November the 2nd this year. So we'll say a couple days ago. It's the 8th, so about 6 days ago this got posted. Now I'm not sure when this altercation happened. Okay, but it's no surprise considering the times we're living in, and Lord willing, I'm gonna do videos on each situation individually of things that have been going on in Israel. But if you look at the tone of things that have been happening in Israel, okay, you must be circumspect. I'll get that first. In the times we're living in, brothers got to keep their head on a swivel. Okay, and we must watch the things that are going on around us. All right. Ephesians 5:15 says, "See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is." Okay. And be not drunk with wine wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit. So in these times, okay, we're entering into exceedingly evil times. Okay, and we must not walk unwise. Now those brothers, I commend those brothers for not getting carnal when clearly it could have taken that route. All right, especially when the individual pushed down their brother. But those brothers stayed in the spirit. They didn't retaliate when clearly it would have been warranted to retaliate. But you know, this is something that coming into these times in the future, coming up. Really, we're in those times now where individuals may come up and present themselves on the carnal aspect, and you know, you have to really use wisdom concerning the situations that you may find yourself in. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna just type it in verbatim. Knew they came with. Let's get this right. Matthew 26. You got people that will come with subtlety to try to catch you. Matthew 26:1. And it came to pass when Yahweh had finished all these sayings, he said unto his disciples, "You know that after 2 days is the feast of the Passover, and the Son of Man is betrayed to be crucified." Then assembled together the chief priests and the scribes and the elders of the people unto the palace of the high priest, who was called Caiaphas. Caiaphas, Salakia for my hiccups. We drink this tea. And consulted that they might take Yahweh by subtlety and kill him. But they said, "Not on the feast day, lest there be an uproar among the people. Now, when Yahushua was in Bethany, house of Simon the leper, and so on and so forth. Now, there were situations where Yahushua knew that people came to discredit him or make him look a certain way, or to turn the people against him. Let's see. Matthew 21 and 25. This is a situation that comes to mind because the Pharisees came to try to catch him up in his words, right? And this is just an example of using subtlety, being wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. Okay. Matthew 21 and 23 says, and when he was coming to the temple, the chief priest said, and the chief priests and the elders of the people came unto him as he was teaching, and said, by what authority doest thou these things? And who gave thee this authority? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, I also will ask you one thing, which if you tell me, I and likewise will tell you by what authority I do these things. The baptism of John, whence was it? From heaven or of men? And they reasoned with themselves, saying, if we shall say from heaven, he will say unto us, why did ye not then believe him? But if we shall say of men, we fear the people, for all hold John as a prophet. Okay, and they answered Yahushua and said, we cannot tell. And he said unto them, neither tell I you by what authority I do these things. So the point was, okay, he knew they came with subtlety to get him. Okay, Yahushua was very perceptive. He had the spirit without measure. Therefore, we know that he had an abundant measure of the spirit of discernment. He knew what the intent of these people were. I mean, scriptures tell us what? That the word, okay. I mean, he is the word made flesh. And we know, you know, what it says about the word, right? Hebrews 4 and 12 says, for the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. You see? Neither is there any creature that is not manifest in his sight, but all things are naked and open unto the eyes of him with whom we have to do. Seeing then that we have a great high priest that is passed into the heavens, Yahushua, Son of the Most High, let us hold fast our profession. You see here? So Yahushua is the word made flesh. Okay, so of course Yahushua knew the intents of the hearts of these men, and likewise we have to be in the spirit. Okay, like it says, walk ye circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Okay, circumspect. What do bros like to break it down? Circum meaning in a circle, and spect meaning to view. Okay, as in spectacles. So we need to be looking around us. Okay, you know, when we're in the times of agents approaching camps at a rapid rate. Okay, you know, there's a reason that the Spirit said no new members and things of that nature. Now, you know, you're gonna have situations, and you know, if you got a diligent brother, that's up to you and your camp and everybody to decide through the Spirit, right? But I know for myself, I'm going to be very much observant of anybody that approaches us in these times, because we're just in a time of great blaming of the ministry, you know, and I'm probably going to end up bringing this scripture here out a few times. Okay, quite a few times. It says, the burning wrath of a great multitude. Second Ezra says what? Second Ezra 16 and 68 says, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols. You got to remember something. And this is a link that I will make in another video, so I may withhold from saying it here unless the Spirit has me say otherwise. But different things are being linked unto brothers and you already have it kind of happening. Okay, and you got to be mindful that these things being linked to us are going to get us demonized. All right, and eventually a great multitude of people are going to hate us. Okay, and one of those such links, I'll just say it, and I'm gonna do a lesson on the Lord willing through the Spirit, probably right after this lesson. That woman that ran into the ISUPK building because she saw the quote-unquote Jewish star. Now, I believe there was deeper information than that. She knew that it belonged to so-called Black Hebrew Israelites. But you got to remember, these things that these camps did have us linked to being sided with the small hatters. You know, they're viewing, or some people are viewing those actions and those words as us siding with the small hatters. And a lot of people hate the small hatters. A lot of people have a disdain for the small hatters. So if we side with them, or if we're viewed to side with them, guess what's going to happen? The heat's going to come on us. Okay? When in actuality, we don't side with those devils. Right? But for filthy lucre's sake and different things, you got men moving real funny out here. All right, so they just be mindful, you know, that this is probably going to come to your camp, you brothers in GMS. Whereas people may come up and I don't know what the comment says. This guy's laughing. You know, you may have a guy come up to the camp, you know, whatever he is, whether he be a tear or Edomite or a bugged out Jake, and he might get carnal. You just have to be mindful that, you know, we stay in the spirit, and you know, brothers is going to defend themselves, so it is what it is. But nevertheless, man, just remember, man, they're looking for a reason to blame the ministry, and we got enough people out here getting the ministry blamed. So, you know, walk with wisdom toward them that are without, as the scriptures say, and if at all possible, as much as lies within thee, you know, be at peace with all men. These brothers didn't provoke this guy. Okay, he just had demons on him. He was drunk, and he was the aggressor. And if he, you know, and in the court of law, if he would have got his ass stomped and whooped, guess what? He would have still been in the wrong, because he initiated the altercation, and he was viewed as a threat. He was physically putting his hands on people, and nobody would have blamed these brothers for whooping his ass. But just be mindful that this is the type of stuff that we're going to encounter on the streets in the days to come. Okay, so just be circumspect. Hey, watch around you. You know, people might try to record an altercation. People might try to get you to swing first off of using words. Just try to be blameless as much as you can. So with that, call along la Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Bashem Rakakadash. Okay, double honor to the apostles, elders, a great millstone. Peace to the elect. Shalom.